right, welcome to the Morning Spike. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Martin and Mark. We're here to give you guys all your football information. We're going to do a tier ranking list today. We always do fantasy football stuff, and we also do a lot of other things like the Dynasty Pylon on Wednesdays, and I do a Panther and Grizzly on Tuesday. So, but how's it going, everybody?
Doing
not
good,
too bad.
so.
Pretty good.
I can't complain. We get to talk football, even though it's kind of on their break. I mean, everyone has got that 3-week break, and we still get to talk about football, even though there's still stuff that's going on. It's crazy.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
We've always said it before. Like for us dynasty players, it's a never. You just never stop.
Yep.
You really
no
don't.
days off.
No.
I'm like, the countdown's what, 5 or 6 days for our draft?
Yeah, I was gonna say we're 6 days away
for our draft. Yeah, we're almost there. So, a lot of homework has been done in our league. So, this episode is going to reflect on what I do on my decision, because I still I know we probably won't even talk much about these rookies, but typically in Dynasty, that's what you have to look at.
You have to. I mean, Bijan is going to be huge on this thing. I mean, Gibbs is going to be huge on this thing. I think Chase is in being big this year. There's a lot of running backs that are rookies that are going to get a lot of run.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tajay Spears is going. I mean, a lot of these guys are going to be moving around. Running back's a position right now. It's hard to be on right now because no one values them. So if no one values you, that means that there's a lot of guys that can take your spots.
Right.
So these rookies that get these low contracts are, valued so much. Especially for us dynasty people. So that it's huge for us. All right, let me run.
Yeah, no. If you, I don't know. I guess if you really look at it, how deep is our list? Is it almost 60, 50? I don't know. You can go far, but I don't know how deep ours goes.
44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Top 50.
50? Okay. All right.
So
even then, there's
number
still
ones
a lot.
and only the top 10 twos.
Yeah, basically.
Which is great. There's still more running backs than just that.
I mean, honestly, if I was doing this, I would do a whole running back core, but it's easier with people's faces. Because I look at my team, the Chicago Bears.
Mm-hmm.
You might have Khalil Herbert on here. Get Deontay Foreman over here. But I think Roshan Johnson is going to be your starter running back. It doesn't this is just a start of a list. Because there's going to be so many more people. When we get to the end of the year, they're going to be like, the whole list will be different. I think the top will be relatively the same. But when we're talking about tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, the whole thing can be changed.
I agree, yeah. But we'll see.
All right. Let me run down this news real quick that we've had this week. So the assault charges on Devontae Adams have been dropped. The guy who got pushed during the playoff game finally has dropped his charges. I laughed because I saw that meme with the guy. Was like, it was on in our list, in our group. It's like, if he pushed me, come back tomorrow with the Stone Cold whole neck brace on. It's like, he's the one that did it. That's just. I'm glad it got dropped because it was frivolous. It didn't mean anything. Don't be in my face right after I lost. Come on, man. Whatever. Did you see what Kelsey said to Chase, to Jamar?
No.
He said, "Don't ever disrespect Mahomes. You don't know who he is. You're too young to even say anything to him. You haven't won anything. How are you sitting there talking about Mahomes? You crazy."
to Chase Claypool?
Well, for context, Chase was asked who the best quarterback.
Jamar Chase.
Oh, Jamar.
Jamar Chase was asked who the best quarterback in the NFL was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And his response was Mahomes who?
Oh, yeah. He's sitting there. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Kelsey came back and was like, don't you ever disrespect.
Yeah, zip.
Yeah.
Like, Pat who? I don't know what you're talking about.
Who?
So, I mean, it's good. You know what? I think that's a rivalry that we need to, kind of look for. I'm hoping that both teams are there at the end of the year, and we get a great, AFC championship game. That'd be great.
Right.
You saw McDermott and Bean both were extended through 2027.
Yep, I saw that.
So I was like, all right. I mean, the Bills gonna have a steady coaching staff for a while now. Which GM is good.
I saw that and I was like, well, good. But then that explains a lot with Stephon Diggs.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this guy is the coach. They're gonna re-sign you over you. Like, he's the coach. You're a player. Chill. And that just says a lot. They trust in McDermott more than, because look, a player you can find talent anywhere. And I get it. He's good. He's one of the best. But he's easily replaceable. You can only have 32 coaches in the league. It is a lot harder to find a good coach than it is a good, talented receiver. Because I'm pretty sure they can find themselves the one in the draft, or they can find themselves through a trade. They can get themselves. Josh Allen has the capability to create receivers. But I don't know. I did like that. And a lot of people are like, I don't know about that. But
it's smart. I mean, you stick with a guy that's going to be there, and the truth is these players have choices now. And if they have choices, they don't have to listen to you anymore. So, I mean, they don't have to stay with this team. They'll jump to team, and Stefan's already done that. And, if you can't make him happy, you can't make these diva wide receivers happy. Honestly, in the NFL, there's always another guy. Yeah. I would rather stay with a coach that could prove that he could win and bring someone else who's not going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Or you could say what Mike Tomlin said, what Chase Claypool was complaining about the radio, about the music and thing. It was like, well, Chase is going to go ahead and be the wide receiver, and I will be coach. Exactly. And I think that division of power is pretty accurate for us right now.
Exactly. Right. No, it's exactly how it is.
I love Mike Tomlin. He's perfect. For you, Mark, so the Commanders, they will vote July 20th for the sale. Yep. So we'll have the new ownership. I don't know anyone who's going to be against it. July 20th. Right before.
I'm finding it hard to find anyone against it too. Like
I don't know what you were saying.
Like, no, Sniper gone. So.
And then the last two things I want to talk about was Rodgers advocating for legalization of psychedelics, which I thought was just hilarious.
What you doing, man? I heard that, like, bro, what are you doing, man?
Oh, man.
And stay with him going, I guess, man.
It's just what he does, man. That's the way he mellows out. That's the way he is, whatever.
So keeps him going in the game.
Savor the flavor. What's up? That's the jersey winner. Savor the flavor. Good morning. Thinking about who in the league has the top tier running attack.
Yeah,
it's going to be interesting because I think a lot of teams could really say that. And exactly what Anthony says. This is my big question: how the hell is Aaron Rodgers passing all his drug tests?
I was just wondering that too.
William say, I do psychedelics every day. That's what I do. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
I don't
know. His darkness retreat was so huge, and no one said anything like, let's give him a drug test.
Bro, he's like, he's Bane, man. He came out of the hole, and he's just disruptive,
Of course. And he's in New York, too.
And I was like, bro, like, I can't even, at this point, it's like, I can't even hate the guy. It's like, you just established yourself as this evil dude in the league, and everyone knows it. And it's like, bro,
everyone's okay with it. That's what's so
just
confusing.
But I don't even know how or why. It's just all right, bro. Like, what are you gonna do next, man? I can't wait until he retires. Like,
hey, that's you and me both. I'm less worried about it now because he's out on the Jets. He's not on the Packers anymore. But now, but still, like, dude, you just are something else. My fantasy team will take a hit, but I'll be okay. I'll be like, oh no, I gotta go find somebody else.
I'm sure you'll be all right.
I'll survive.
You have like the top 5 pick, and I'm pretty sure I already know who you're gonna get.
I'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, last one. So the test did show that there has a torn ACL for safety Chuck Clark, and then immediately the Jets went to sign Adrian Amos immediately, which I think is actually an upgrade. Adrian Amos is a strong safety. I've loved him for years. I know it's bad when you get to lose your top tier guy, but when you get to upgrade and spend less money, I'm all for it.
Yeah. No, I thought about that. I was like, okay, good. I mean, in a way, they still replaced their dude, and the defense isn't that bad already. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes for him. What was his? Was it just a year?
Yep, just a year, 1 year contract.
Yeah, 1 year.
Okay.
I only think about Chuck Clark though is I know last year for the last couple years for the Ravens, he was the one who was like the captain of the defense, and he's the one that they relayed the plays to, and he's the one who made sure everyone was in position.
But the same thing for Adrian Amos.
I mean, I know
it's the exact same thing he did.
Do the same thing?
Yeah, he was the captain of the defense for Green Bay and their defensive backfield has been great. So and he's a hitter. He does not. He puts his nose. You do not run that way. You go the other way. And he allows the free safety to go ahead and be free. So that's why I just think it works, especially with their defense. Their aggressive play calling, and now having Rodgers, now having running backs and stuff like that. I think it works for them. Even though don't want to see Dalvin Cook go there, I would hate that.
That defense is probably just as good as their offense. Like I don't know, like
it might be better, honestly.
It's we already covered the Jets.
Yeah,
and we already said like 10. So which is
crazy when you add in
new
quarterback and new stuff. But
yes,
this is what they do, man.
Right.
All right. What's more big, 30 for 30 Brady story or Rodgers story? I feel like we'll know more about the 30 for 30 Brady story. The 30 for 30 Rodgers story will be like nuts. It's going to be family stuff. It's going to be Danica Patrick. It's going to be like Olivia Munn.
Right.
Like you're going to have all these other people that you have no idea what the hell's going on. You kind of knew what was going on with Brady, right?
You ask me, I'd say Rodgers.
Yeah, I feel like with Brady, the on the field stuff would be a lot better and more exciting. But with Rodgers, it's the off the field stuff.
Oh no, I would love to see the on the field stuff with Rodgers because he lost. It's kind of hard when you win. What did he do? He won again. What did he do this time? He won again. He beat Manning. He beat everybody. Rodgers and he lost again to the San Francisco 49ers. Like just seeing that over and over again is going to be awesome. Unfortunately, he did own Chicago for all that time, but luckily we're going to be under new ownership now. Hopefully we can own ourselves. We'll see.
No, he said he still owns you.
We don't have to see him. We don't have to see him. It's okay. And that's why I can't wait for him to get out the damn league.
Love is your daddy now. So
no, we're Love's daddy. He was such a happy. Yeah, he was such a happy Father's Day. I was like,
he messed up.
I appreciate it. I guess. What Brady said. Rodgers story because we've already seen the documentaries on Brady. Exactly. No one knows what the hell Rodgers is about. He has family problems. He's dated all these beautiful women. He's been the drugs. It's just gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see it. And hate on him because I will be hating. All right, guys, let's get into this because this list is extensive. And I want to need help with some of these people because I'm like, I don't even know who this first person is.
Right? I was like, I hate that they don't
put a name.
Right? Like I'm pretty good, but part of the reason is it's small. Like I can't really see.
I literally have to go full screen every single time we do this. All right, so this is the one I'm worried about. I don't know what the heck's going on there. Can you guys see who that is?
Is that David Montgomery?
No, because David Montgomery's over here. I'm thinking like this gotta be in alphabetical order, right?
No,
because David would be here. No, that's not any order.
No.
I don't know what this is. And it's a blue jersey.
Think of who that.
It's like that could be anyone.
Rasta says, "What up, Grizz? What up, Mark?"
Maybe for this one, we should just find the people and put them in the place, and then whoever's left, we'll kind of go through.
Is that Herbert?
It could be Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, it probably is.
That's who I was.
That looks like Khalil Herbert.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Martin. Didn't see you there.
What's up, dude?
All right. Khalil Herbert. That makes sense. Okay. So where do we put Khalil Herbert? We're going to do this a lot faster. I'm not going to put him in T. I'm not going to mess it up like I usually do. I'm just going to throw him in there and keep on going.
He's got to be towards the bottom.
I think 4 or 5.
He's
He's not even a starter in my eyes.
No, he's not. But at the same time, it's like
he could. He had 800 yards last year. Let's see if I can pull up his stats real quick so everyone knows.
I can't remember.
Khalil Herbert had was it 5.7 yards per carry, 3.7 yards after contact. Forced a lot of missed tackles. He had about 800 yards. He's a good running back, but where is he at?
So what was his stats?
So he was 5.7 yards per carry. He 732 yards from scrimmage, over 129 carries, 4 touchdowns. He only played he only started 4 games.
Those are the 4 that Montgomery got hurt, right?
Yeah. Montgomery played, but Montgomery still had most of the time.
That's almost like tier 4 for me, man.
I think it's tier 4 is where I was going to go.
That's like tier 4 because he's still going to be used.
Because I think the Bears are going to reuse all their running backs. So.
They are. Him and Roshan are going to be the main guys there.
Yeah. I mean, Deontay Foreman there too. I think those 3 all will be used during the game.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good place to start, and we can always.
For now, we'll move him up if we need to.
All right, Christian McCaffrey. I have no question with that.
That's freaking 1.
Yeah. I don't know if he's number 1 for me because I think he's number 2 for me.
Behind who?
Nick Chubb. I think Chubb is number 1. Nick Chubb has been number 1 and will continue to be number 1 until he's knocked off the top of the mountain.
Like I was like, I'm just going to put him here and not discuss anything, and then here he is. He's 2.
No, but he said because he was 1. I was just saying.
I thought he was 1. For me, he's 1.
All right. I mean, it's not. You're not saying anything crazy either. All right. What was this? Kenneth Williams.
That Kenneth Walker.
Walker third.
He's like probably 2,
3,
maybe.
No,
2 or 3.
3. This one.
Well, how many? It depends on how many we're gonna put in 1 and 2 as well. So
yeah. Well, I think 1 is going to be 4 people, 4 or 5, because we have so many, and and then 2, 3, 4 is going to be big. 5 will be a little bit less, and the bottom league will probably be the ones who aren't signed right now.
He might be 2.
He might be 2.
Again, depending on how many we put in each category. He's top of 3, somewhere in 2.
We'll move him after a while. I mean, Kenneth Walker is probably the 14th, 15th best running back, so that would put you between 2 and 3.
Yeah, rough. If we decide to put only 5 or 6 in tier 2,
yeah, you'll be somewhere right there, like 12, 13, 14.
Walker is 2, could have been 1 if he didn't get injured.
I don't know if he's 1, but he definitely could be. I could see him at 2. Do you guys want to put him at 2?
No, I think 3 still. I don't think I've seen quite enough. Like I think he could be in 2, if not maybe elite by the end of this year. But as of right now, I'm just keeping it 2 or 3.
Okay, we'll come and revisit.
Yeah.
All right. So we're the Bills.
Cook?
That's not the Bills anymore.
Is
He's
that Singletary? I was gonna say, is that Singletary?
Yeah, that's Singletary.
Singletary?
He's
Singletary.
with Houston now.
Yep.
So
and he's not starting.
No, he's not.
And I always was worried about him because he doesn't stay healthy.
He's one of those guys. He's just a good filler. I don't think he's gonna be anywhere near the top, man.
Don't know if I'm putting him 5.
I'll put him a lot below Herbert. Like I would
most
take
definitely.
Herbert.
I'll put him in tier 5.
All right, let's put him 5 for now.
Zeke.
What do you do with Zeke?
Is he bottom of the league just because he's unemployed?
In the league
he's
right now?
Not even on a team right now, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to put him at the bottom of the league because he's not there.
Yeah.
I agree.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? We are doing running backs today. I hope everything's good out in weather out wherever you're at. Any Bills running backs at 5?
No.
Bro, I don't know.
That Brees Hall.
Yeah, so we got Brees Hall now. I like Brees Hall. But can I put him up front of Kenneth Walker?
No.
The third right now? I can't, right?
I don't think so. But I
think he's similar tier. Yeah. Similar tier.
I think you can. We'll talk
Just
about
bottom of the league. Bottom of the league.
Yes. So
can't be playoff Lenny if you're not on a team.
Yeah. That's
hold on, go through is there more running backs besides those two that are not on a team? No, they're all signed.
Yeah,
the only two.
He's not on team right now. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I say that's Kareem Hunt.
Okay. I think that's
off the top of my head right now. Yeah.
All right.
Well, Dalvin Cook technically is not on team either.
Nope.
Though
that is
Dalvin Cook is not a bottom of the league guy. Dalvin Cook is at the worst, he's tier 3. At the worst.
But
you can't put him anywhere, so you just want to keep him out right now?
You you got to put him there. He's not on a team.
Yeah.
He's gonna be ranked higher, obviously, but
I mean, Zeke is not bottom of the league either. I mean, he's still a guy who you could put in to get touchdowns. So he probably is tier 4.
Kareem Hunt.
You know, Kareem Hunt is in there. He's going to be tier 4. But we don't. If he's not there, we can't really rank him. So it is what it is.
Is James Robinson on there?
Yeah, he's definitely
he would definitely be bottom of the league.
All right, this looks like Josh Jacobs right here.
Elite.
Is he elite or is he tier 2?
I mean, he was the best running back in the league last year.
Yeah, you put him.
I think he could be at bottom of elite or top of tier 2.
Yeah, he's probably there with 2. How many that's all right, put him in 2.
With a chance, we can move him. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's the thing. How many? My main thing is how many are we going to put in each category, and that would.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he's at the back of elite. Because who's going to really be in front of him? What? Henry, Chubb.
I don't know. I agree with this too. But
he has an injury and he hasn't done it in the NFL. So how do you put him in front of Kenneth Walker, who actually did it that last year with better numbers?
It was 1 year.
He hasn't done it in the NFL yet, though. So I mean,
he's that good.
Kenneth Walker did it, and we saw him do it.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
No, you're good.
I mean, maybe Jonathan Taylor, Saquon. I don't know if I think Jonathan Taylor's below Josh Jacobs right now because he had a terrible year.
Mm-hmm.
So does that mean Josh Jacobs has to be tier 1?
For me, Jonathan. Damn. Look, but he had such a good year before that, and it's like.
But running backs, you know it, year to year. I would put Jonathan Taylor probably tier 2.
Okay.
Because he was the number 1 running back, but he didn't do it, you know.
You should have a tier and 1 elite tier. I think that's why you're having trouble with some of these guys.
Well, I mean, we just couldn't just change the name.
Right.
Tier 2.
I mean, so technically we have elite.
Yeah,
then you still have tier.
Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. No, I see. No, I see his point. Yeah,
It's just changing the name. Really, that's all it is. We understand our tier 2 is still a top of a great running back.
Look, Anthony. That's. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's just leave it where it is.
This is Brian's
we can
thing.
argue it later.
You know Brian. Brian makes some weird stuff. All right. Last year he didn't even listen to us, and he was still doing his thing.
What? I don't listen to you. Why would I listen to you?
You didn't listen to any of us. We all told you just throw him in the category, and then we'll fix it later. But yeah, you still.
I'm know.
I'm ready to throw him in right now. I'm ready to throw him in right now.
You're all like a bottom of elite.
They still
he should be above this guy. I'm like, just put him and forget.
Spend the second round on the charts. Yeah.
Because if you keep doing it the way we're doing, we're going to be here for 50 minutes just ranking them.
All right, well, just throw me here. Done. Don't put Chubb there. All right. Don't have to worry about it.
That was a cop out.
I put him behind someone. All right.
What about what's up, Jimmy? I don't know, man.
Kamara's going to be interesting too because when he's healthy, I mean, he's just as good as what
I think Condre Miller's going to take over. Despite injury, I really think Condre Miller's going to take over.
Well, also got to think about the suspension talk. Are they talking about that right now?
It seems like they're not though. That's what's so weird.
Well, I've heard more about the other guy involved in the incident
than him. Like Kamara, like he's
suspended.
He's going to just walk.
What was it? Corner for Brown? No, who was it? It was a corner. Can't remember who it was though. Yeah, I've heard more talk about him in the incident than Kamara.
All right, who is this?
That's Swift.
DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, you got to go off their last year's jerseys, not this year.
Yeah. Is that tier 3?
No, you can't. No, move Breece Hall. Why? I don't like that
because
Breece Hall is there. That's
play.
bothering me so much right now.
He's got the potential to be up there, but he
hasn't
never
done anything.
plays. He hasn't done anything.
I think these two are going to be chained together. Wherever you put one, you got to put the other. If you put one and two,
Breece Hall's better. I know, you guys are going off of it, but I know what I see. The talent of what I see, I know he's better. If you go into a Dynasty startup right now.
But this is not just Dynasty. It's like what we're going to get this year. But
I'm just saying, you can't tell me that Breece Hall is not going to be in the top 5.
Kenneth Walker will probably be top 8. You know, like I'm saying, he had 100,000 yards, 9 touchdowns his rookie year. Like that is also very good. You know, no matter what. Even though Breece Hall looks amazing, he still only had 463 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, but he only
had 80.
He only played a couple
80
of
carries.
games, but in those games, he was like a beast, dude. Like
he was. And like literally, if I was drafting, I would probably draft them. I still think they're close. They could both be a tier 2 eventually. Let's just get the rest of these guys out here and go from there. So where are we putting DeAndre Swift?
3.
Man, yeah, they can't be on the same level.
3 is the highest for me.
Why? See that? Okay, all right.
Yeah,
whatever.
that doesn't look right with the same level. All right, look, Martin could be happy. All right, fine.
Thank you.
it's ruined.
That looks better. I'm telling you, he's better. Like it's just like
we have no evidence. Is what I'm saying. Still.
I don't know. Like even okay.
Okay, what's next? Who's next?
That's freaking my guy. Wow, I'm joining brain fart.
Aljair?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
He's towards the bottom, right?
Yeah,
well, no,
he's 4.
He ran for 1,000 yards. He's probably right next to Swift.
I say 4.
I put 4.
3.
4
for right.
You put him 3 too. I mean, I wouldn't be upset, but the problem is that he's not going to start now. So I think he goes to 4 because he's not going to start. So it's right in front of Khalil, whenever you want to put him in. But he will be there.
I guess that's
he
fine.
will be there. You know,
it's so difficult to say because a lot of these guys are really good, but they're like stuck with someone else that's also just as good as them.
Mm-hmm. It's going to kind of round out our list, I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, where we go?
That is let me blow it up real quick. That's Williams.
Oh yeah. So he's with New Orleans now, and they have Kamara. So where do we put him?
Oh man, he's gonna get so much touchdowns today this year.
Is he still tier 3? Because you put him wherever.
I think so, man. He's gonna be a running back that's gonna be used as long as he's healthy. Him, and we don't even know about Kamara yet. Right now, it's looking Williams.
It looks like he's going to play. Kamara is actually number 1 still in the depth chart.
Well, I understand that, but we don't know what's going to happen with what's going on with the allegations. So it's like,
And the fact that the season's so close, it's weird that we still don't know anything.
Right. Taylor says 3 or 4.
Yeah.
All potential, but he knows he shows through a season, flashes the game, and disappears for 4. Yeah, maybe. Aaron Jones, I would put him in elite. I don't know about that.
I think Aaron Jones is with these guys. Depends on how many people we put in elite. I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. And tier 3, a different style back than Swift, but he's consistent.
Yeah. This is where he is. I think this is where we go. And there might be some people between them, but I think this works. But JT is going to be interesting.
I still think he's one. I still think he's one.
You just said.
I know he had a bad year. I know.
What do you mean he's elite tier? Is what you're saying?
I still think he has the potential to be elite.
Mm-hmm.
He did pretty good his rookie year. Last year, everyone in that
he played all those games. But he played all those games. He had 192 carries and only 861 yards. So that's 4.5 yards per carry. Only 4 touchdowns. That's tied for 26 in the league.
But that was just last year. Again, that line got disrupted. I don't know.
Yeah, but he played a lot of games still. I mean, he
played.
But
you can't do anything behind a crap line, dude.
I agree with it. Doesn't that kind of work with it, though? I don't think Nick Chubb is better than Jonathan Taylor, but he's going to be ranked higher than him because Nick Chubb has a better offensive line that knows how to run. So that's just what it is. Then
you put him at 2.
Yeah, I could put him at 2, but
I'd say 2.
I could definitely see that.
32.
All right. Saquon.
He's
Taylor,
1.
2.
Oh my gosh.
No, I was just reading the comment.
He said Taylor 2. He just said Saquon's great, and he had a great year too. But I could argue
that offensive line's going to be better.
Yeah, I could argue that he had one of the best years in the entire NFL. 295 carries was his 4th, 1,300 yards, which is 4th, 10 touchdowns, which is 8th. He did really, really well.
Yeah, I say he's elite.
I could say he's elite. But if we put him at elite, how do we not put Josh Jacobs at elite?
Right. That's the thing. Then put him at 1. Then, but how many are you going to put up on 1? 5?
I think elite should be 5, and then I think the second tier could be 7.
Well, then you put him at 1 then.
Okay, because I'm only gonna think of it's going to be weird when we put Bijan up at elite because it is what it is, and then the Derrick Henry argument. So we'll get there.
It's Cook for the Bills.
Yep. We got Cook now.
4.
Yeah.
What you got? Oh. Aaron Jones.
2.
Yep. No argument with me.
Is that Mostert?
3.
Flying down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue any of those. I mean,
yeah.
Now we got JK.
Is that JK?
No, that's not Jake, is it?
Is that not? Or is that no? That's
not JK. JK has a
Gus.
This is JK. This is JK.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
JK.
That's Gus.
JK down there.
Gus
That's
Edwards.
So that's Gus Edwards. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Gus Edwards.
4.
Is he 4 or is he 5? I don't know.
I want to say 4.
I think he's 4.
Okay.
I wouldn't go with those 5. That Pachenko.
Yeah,
No.
Pacheco. No, is it what? No, this
That's
one.
CEH.
That's CEH. That's Pacheco.
Yeah. No,
Oh no, that's
No,
Pacheco.
Pacheco's in the middle.
That's
yeah,
Pacheco.
That's
That's what's his name?
McKinnon.
That's McKinnon.
Kennan. Yeah.
So they got 3 Chiefs running backs on. Jesus.
All right, so CEH.
He sucks, man.
He doesn't suck, but
he sucks. They don't
doesn't
even use
suck.
him.
He was hurt.
Yeah.
He sucked on the sidelines too.
He was hurt.
He was literally hurt. He did well the whole rest of the time when he was fine, when he was healthy.
Say 4, 3.
I put him at 4. I could put him at 4.
Put him at 4.
Yeah.
Is that Etienne?
Yeah, this is Travis Etienne right here.
Etienne has to be at the top.
All
I
right.
had to, man.
Is he here or is he here? I think he's here.
I just said 2.
You said the top.
Yeah, you said he has to be at the
he's
top.
at the top at 2. Like
Sure.
somewhere at 2. I didn't say top of 2. I said top at 2.
Top is here. I'm just gonna let you know we're gonna do colors, guys. We're going to kindergarten. Top is here. Bottom is here.
Like AJ Dillon.
But the top is that number 2 is near the
He
top.
was-
Is it
near,
not?
he's near the top. Okay.
My exact word.
AJ
was
Dillon.
Top
I'm saying 3,
at 2.
maybe 4.
Who's this? Dillon?
I think Dillon's more 3 than 4. I think but that
I'm
doesn't.
not putting him ahead of Herbert. No way.
But the problem is
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
didn't
saying.
perform. So I don't know.
That's why he has the potential. He could be good, but the Packers just for some reason didn't use him last year.
Yeah, I mean he's another guy who didn't perform, doesn't have the numbers. Yeah,
He's good though. He can be good, and now that's the problem is he doesn't get the chance to. God, thank you. That's exactly what this dude is. He really is, but the problem is they don't know it themselves.
that's not the way the offense works. And I
It's
think
not, and it
that-
sucks
that's the
because
biggest
he
problem.
could be so good.
Aaron Jones is more the way they run the offense. This makes more sense for them, but AJ Dillon's just not there.
When
But-
Jones is hurt, this man is amazing. Which I don't know what they're watching, but clearly they are not watching the same game we're watching.
He's better at the end of the game. He's one of those guys when they hand the ball off to him at the end of the game, it's so hard to deal with him. I mean,
He's
I
one
saw
of
him.
my favorite running backs in the league, but the
Yeah.
problem is he's on the wrong team. And I think you put him anywhere else, I think the game will change. For
I can
whoever
see it.
backfield that is.
All right, which Washington running back is this?
That's what we thought last year.
That's
Though.
Brian Robinson.
Is that
Saver.
Brian
That's what we thought
Yeah,
last
the
year.
one in the middle is Gibson.
We were coming in last year thinking, yeah, this is going to be the best duo back in the league. But yeah, what happened to Dylan?
I mean,
He just disappeared.
Everybody thought that because look at drafts. Look where he was drafted, guys.
Oh yeah, no, last
Fantasy
year.
draft.
Mm-hmm.
So
He
I
was
don't know,
like-
but
he
with
was
Aaron,
averaging
I don't know. We'll see.
2-1, 2-2. Like he was up there as a handcuff,
Mhm.
which is nuts. That means that everyone thought he was gonna have great numbers, and he didn't.
I don't think with Aaron gone, I don't think it's still going to change the way. I don't. Packers are stupid. They really are.
Amen. Amen.
And I'm not saying that as it's just the organization themselves. They're just dumb. Like I don't get it, man. They're so talented, but they're just
This is
dumb.
not the way they run. And the thing is, without Rodgers, do they change the way they do things? So
They
this might
better.
be interesting year that maybe AJ Dillon does have a great year,
They better, please.
but we'll
because-
revisit it at the end of the season. So
I hope
Brian
so.
Robinson, I think he's tier 3.
Oh, thank God. I was gonna say tier 3, but I was like, I didn't want you guys to laugh me up.
I think he's tier 3. I mean, after seeing his burst and he's
And
a starting
what he
running
did
back,
after getting shot twice,
exactly, and what you give him healthy,
full off season,
a full healthy off season. I think this guy's gonna be. I mean, if most are tier 3, I could put Brian Robinson tier 3. I'm here for one more person.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Okay.
All right. McKinnon.
4. I don't know.
I could put them right next to, just be like together. Whatever. They're a package deal.
I don't know. I feel like he's better.
He's not. I don't know if he's better than CH. I really don't.
There's a good one. Tony Pollard.
Yeah. Tony Pollard's great.
You put him at 2.
He has to be at least 2.
Yeah. All right. Where do we put Gibbs?
This
is interesting. Because this is all potential.
Let's say 3 at the highest.
I don't know.
You could put him at 3, but the problem he's slotted to be the starter, but Montgomery's going to be the starter.
And that's the thing. I don't know.
Does he not get numbers because Monty's there?
Man,
telling you, they're going to run it a lot like they did last year with Swift and
Williams.
I really feel like that.
I have him at.
You're not giving the ball. You're not giving Gibbs the ball in the end zone.
No, but I think between the 80 or the 20s, he'll be getting him.
You think he'll give him? I think only outside runs. I don't see him doing the inside runs either.
It's gonna be 3 or 4, and it's not. And I don't like it.
I think.
I said 3 was the highest.
Yeah, I think we're all in the same place. 3, 4.
Yeah.
But which one?
Gibbs 2 in my height, but that's a delusional home.
I almost like Gibbs better as a wide receiver than I do as a running back.
I'm a bot. What's up, man? Welcome in, dude.
But that could, if he has a good enough year, that could put him on par with. I mean, not necessarily running the ball, but like at least receiving the ball with McCaffrey.
I'm
okay
Gibbs
with
going
4.
to be a Williams getting touchdowns more. I think it's going to be
Monty.
Monty.
Monty will be the one getting the touchdowns. I'm okay with 4.
Yeah, I think this is fine.
And then he can work his way up. Like
he can work his way up
there. Yeah.
Exactly.
I think 4 is a good spot.
All right, the man, the myth, the legend, Derrick Henry. I want to hear Martin say he sucks, and I'm gonna be like, no, he's elite.
Why would I say he sucks?
Because you're a hater. You're a first-class hater. I know what, because I am too.
Than me. Why would I say Derrick Henry sucks though?
He doesn't say he sucks. He says he's on the team.
He's going to get
old. He's on the downfall because he's getting older and there's quicker, younger dudes getting in the league. I would never.
He could be. He realized he
could still be number 1.
He's number 1 in carries, number 2 in rushing yards. He was number 2 in touchdowns. He still averaged. He ran the entire team. He's great. He might be the second. He might be number 1 still. I mean, he still could be.
But here's my take. I think that should be the 5 elite, and I think Bijan should be tier 2.
I agree. I could go with that.
That's fine.
I'll actually do that now if you want.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Now Bijan could be elite, but we got to.
But he has to prove himself.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. I think those are the elite guys right there.
I agree. I think those are the 5 elite guys.
Anthony.
I also call myself
jump on the bandwagon.
I also call myself a hater too. Come on, I mean,
Anthony will do anything.
I can tell the truth about both of us. Pacheco, I think is tier 3.
I agree.
Just when you say him for where I think he is, he's tier 3. That's just what it is.
Samaje Perine, who should have a huge role with the Broncos, supposedly. Tier 4.
Yeah, I'm almost tier 4 there.
Yeah. Joe Mixon will do something stupid and elevate himself.
No, so he's
not even on there anymore. He's
with Denver.
Yeah, that's right. He's
behind.
He's gonna.
Is Williams going to be there ready for the season? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be ready for the season. That Ryan.
Speaking of Mixon, I think he's next.
Yeah. Joe Mixon.
That's a rough one.
You can't. The lowest 3. You could put him is 3. That's the lowest you could put Joe Mixon.
I know, but I kind of want to put him in 2.
Kind of is. Yeah, he is as good as everyone who is in 2. He's just as good as all these guys. He is 2. He's good as all these guys. There's no one on here.
Is he good something stupid, or is he going to get hurt?
At the end of the year,
that's the question.
Someone please go.
We're not
to his
gauging
house.
Intelligence.
Someone go to his house before, like right now.
Get off my lawn.
And no, hold on. Someone go to his house and take his guns away. That's what the team needs to do. One of his teammates needs to go. Listen, you're stupid. You're a good running back. You're all muscle, but you're not run. Give me your guns, and then we can have a healthy season.
Yeah, that's perfect. We should clip that and send it to him. He might come and get us, though. He got guns, so we gotta watch out. All right, what we got here?
Gibson.
Where's Gibson going? I mean, it depends on who we're listening to. Apparently, Chico finally found out that he's on his team. He's like, man,
he can catch the ball, guys.
He can catch the ball. We're going to give him the ball a lot between the 20s. I didn't know we could do that.
You would have thought a receiver in college would know how to catch the ball.
He's going to be such a big part of our offense now. What? It's just like, what were you doing all this time? Whatever.
I'm leaning towards the back end of 3.
I'm thinking 3 too.
Just because what he did do last year with his shin issues.
I think that these are a package deal.
I agree.
I want to hear the argument, Martin. Tell me what you're thinking.
I've always liked Gibson.
I know.
Yeah?
He's so talented. But Ron Rivera sucks.
Look, he finally realized that he's on this team, man. That's a good thing.
I don't understand. I've been arguing about Antonio Gibson for the past before he joined the league. He's so good. To me, he's a 2. And I know I might be the only one on that boat. I don't care.
I can't even put him on his
There's
team.
no way he's a 2. He's not even starting on his own team.
He can be a 2. Let me look. Let me talk, man. Let me talk. All right. Gibson is a 2 in my eyes because I know he can get there. I know he has the talent. His rookie year, he was amazing. The fact is, he has a stupid coach who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Bieniemy sees it, and Bieniemy's a better coach. Now, this is the year where Bieniemy's going to make that happen, and next year we were talking about him being in 2.
I don't think so. He's going to get hurt again because he always
That might not be the case.
You want to blame Ron Rivera?
I think Bieniemy might be able to figure it out. I believe in Bieniemy so much, and this is why the Chiefs are so good.
Like because he didn't have running backs get hurt, like CEH. Like he doesn't have running backs get hurt. Like they do. And Gibson is injury prone. So until he does it, he can't be past tier 3.
I don't know. He's at the end of 2 for me, but that's just me.
Right.
But hey.
Right,
I like how Anthony, no matter what I say, you're just gonna say something stupid. No matter what I say, you're gonna say something stupid.
Yeah. He does fumble, but he also is not. I feel like he's better of a all around back. You need to give him the ball, catch the ball out of the backfield. You need to utilize all his skills. The problem is to me is if you use him as running back, as the every down running back, he's going to get hurt. But that's what you don't use him that way. You gotta use him like how they're gonna use Gibbs. Give him the ball in space and move the hell out the way and let him just do what he has to do. If you do those things, he can easily. I can see him with 900 rushing yards and 600 passing, like 1,500 all-purpose yards. That's an amazing season for someone like that. So
I'm telling you, I think it was more Scott Turner than it was.
I don't care. They're both stupid. How do you not know the talent that you have there in the field? It just amazes me. It really does. I don't understand how you not know. If he plays a lot more slot or something like that, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. All right, who's next? Is this Foreman?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Foreman.
Yeah. 4? Right next to his handcuff?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
This is where they are. This is who they are. They're right next to each other.
Probably.
Yeah. I think as a whole, the running game in Chicago will be fine. But none of these guys individually wow me. And that's why I think we're going to have a change of the guard.
Exactly. He's there just for a change. I think so too, man. He sucks. Get him out, because I want the enemy to hurry up and take over. Like I'm just so done with Rivera. I really am.
Ron Rivera goes to his press conference.
I've been tired of his ass for so long.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You hear about his latest press conference?
No.
Oh, he came out and was like talking about how he doesn't know how the enemy isn't a head coach and how he should be a head coach. Like,
well,
everyone's talking about like Rivera stepping back. Is he like the GM now and the enemy's the coach?
Ron Rivera is not going to be fired. I'll tell you that much.
No, he's not, but I think he steps back. I really do.
I can see him stepping back and taking a different type of role.
Mm-hmm. I do. That's what I think is going to happen.
But yeah, he's not going to get fired. He means too much to him.
What's up, guys? Brian, just know that if Gibson balls out, he's going to bust out the Thanos, and they call me a man.
Yeah, I hope that he does, though. So it's not. I just don't agree to put him anywhere but beyond 3 right now. I hope he does.
Fine.
But is he going to really do it? I don't know. What if Breece Hall gets hurt again and we got him at 2? I mean, in 2 years he didn't do something. I mean, these things happen. They literally happen. It's the NFL. And it's running backs, and that's why all these are all jumbled together. Because you can find guys that just like them. Right. All over the place. This is just what
just
it
because
is.
One's in tier 3 and you got those in tier 2 doesn't mean there's that much of a gap between them.
As I just said, Chicago's running game is probably I'll probably put us in the top 10 in running games. But I have both their starting 2 running backs in the tier 4. It doesn't matter. We're talking about individual guys who are running the ball.
Yeah, Rivera's going to get that Bruce Arians role with Washington at the end of the season. Yeah.
I can see that.
I can definitely see that. I can definitely see it.
All right, so this is hard. Where do we put Alvin Kamara? On talent alone, he's a 2.
He is. But I felt like last year was a big step backwards.
Mm-hmm. And
this year, there's a possible pending suspension, and now there's talent on the.
But how long is say he is suspended? What, 6 weeks?
6 to 8 games. That's it. Probably 6. Probably 6.
I would say like 4 to 6.
Put 3.
I would say between like 2 and 6, somewhere around there. I don't think it'd be more than 6.
If it's that little, then it's not going to affect him at all. Like he still ends up with 1,000 yards.
I'm gonna put him. He's so good, man. I think you got to put him
so good.
2 if it's 6 weeks. If it's 6 weeks, you can put him at 2.
I mean, Alvin Kamara is. I mean, I think he might be even better than Mixon. So
that's not even a question.
But that's
not
right
even
there.
A question. He is better than Mixon.
Running back and catching the ball and just making these big plays. So you have a competent quarterback that gets in the ball, and that's all. You have the Andy Dalton affected New Orleans last year. That dude is awful.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, David Montgomery. I mean, he's quintessential. He is the middle of everything. He's a prime meridian. Like, you put him right in the middle, that's what he is. There's going to be a lot of guys that are better than him. There'll be a lot of guys worse than him. And he's just steady. And he's good at just, breaking tackles and being good. So, where do you guys want to put him?
Tier 3.
I'm okay with 3.
I don't like that, but yeah.
You don't like it? Where do you want to put him?
I just don't like that he's gonna be the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've seen him do really good.
Yeah.
When healthy, he's really good.
But that's the key, when healthy.
But that's all players. And I could say Christian McCaffrey goes down next week and then he's gone for the rest of the season.
Yeah. I don't think he's on the level of Aaron Jones or Alvin Kamara. I think he's one level less than that.
You're going to put him in with 3.
Yeah. He's just one level less than that, but he's good. Like, if we're talking about ranking 3, I love him. You know I love David Montgomery, so I'll always
be ahead of these guys in 3.
Ahead of all of them. Yeah, but
Pacheco probably right next to him too, maybe.
I'm trying to make sure that I don't put him where I want to put him.
Monty's at 3, yeah. if Alvin is suspended, they're just gonna put Martin's favorite player in the backfield. No, Voldemort's not. No.
Oh my gosh. I hope not.
No.
All right. Who is this? Jeff Wilson?
Absolutely.
I think it's Jeff Wilson.
That dude can piss off.
I heard they're gonna play him at receiver now too.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
this?
what I'm hearing. Like Jeff
Sorry.
Wilson, I mean.
4.
Yeah, 4. Wait, I'm surprised we don't have any more people at 5.
We're gonna have to put some of these guys at 4 in there.
Some people have to go down. I really do.
No, yes, I think so too.
Well, we got some guys coming up.
I don't think Austin Eckler is going to be going anywhere.
Well, no.
That's
No,
the thing, though. So here's the thing: like that Eckler one is going to be weird because
where do you put him?
We have 5 in the ones.
Yeah, I think you have to put him at the top of tier 2.
I agree.
See, for me, he's a 1, man.
I'm not arguing with you either. Like if you guys both said they were 1, I'd be like, okay. but where are we putting him first?
I don't know. Put him at 5.
I think he has to be. Yeah,
he's gonna go 5. Look, A-Chain, they're gonna get
he might be a third, end up being a third running back.
I'm at 5.
He'll play because everyone in Miami plays because that's just what it happens. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with Austin Eckler, guys. I'm not. I'm an Austin Eckler fan. I know I've seen a couple lists where he's been ranked 5, 7,
to me,
and
he's
8.
a 1.
You know, but I love Austin Eckler. He does everything. He runs the ball. He catches the ball. He blocks well. If you want me to put him on 1, I'll put him at 1.
The thing is, are you leaving it at 5? Because if it's the only 5 here,
he would go. He'll be the 6 because there's no one else. My only argument, I think Austin Eckler might be better even than Saquon because Austin Eckler's done it more years, more consistent. So I would put them all in elite.
I mean, he's a 1 to me.
But what do you think, Mark?
I agree. He's a 1. He's top tier.
If McCaffrey is hurt by my Niners, Elijah Mitchell is also we drafted running back. Yeah, no.
Davis Preston.
Yeah. Thought last year, Trey Sermon 2 years ago. He's gonna look good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Trey Sermon?
This is the question I want, man. Would you kick anyone else out of elite for Eckler? And if you're limited to 4 or 5. So for me,
once we're starting to rank these guys, I think Eckler is still behind Josh. I think still behind Derek, and still behind Chubb. McCaffrey is hurt all the time. I still be there.
We're gonna have an argument here.
Saquon is the one. Because what are you gonna say about Henry?
We'll argue about that in the next couple minutes.
All right, where are we at now?
White.
Yeah, White. I'm in a bunch of 4.
I don't freaking know. I don't know. Tampa Bay sucks. I don't know. Tampa Bay is going to be so like. Damn it, man.
Look, I mean, he is going to be the number 1 running back.
I know, and that's why I want to put him. I want to put him.
You put him in 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 3, but the back end of 3.
But I don't even like seeing him on the same level as seeing some of these guys.
I don't want to see him up there at all. I want to see him with. My God, man, no, that sucks.
I just don't. I don't know, man. I'm going to whatever you guys say to do it. This is what we're gonna do.
I don't know. 4. Damn it.
There's some guys that come up that I like. So I mean,
I can't. He's gonna be.
I think he's
3.
4.
He's 3. He's the main guy. He's 3. He's pretty good.
Man, do I really want to think he's the same as David Montgomery?
No, but when we do the rethink, we all know Montgomery's going to go to the top of 3. So
is he the same as Jamal Williams? Would Tampa Bay be good with Jamal Williams? You know what I'm saying? Like Swift, would he be Mostert? Will they be better with
I
all
feel
these
like
guys?
their offensive line's going to get healthy. They have a decent offensive line. They brought in some new people for the offensive line. They're going to rely on the running game to help with their, downfalls of their passing game because when you got Kyle Trask and Baker, and yeah, Trey Sermon's on the
There's the Eagles. I could have sworn. Yeah.
I think he's on like the practice squad. I don't know if he's going to make the team. So I think you have to. I don't know. For me, I think at the back end of 3 is fine for White.
I just hate seeing him there, but okay. I'm not going to argue. Cam Akers.
No, we're gonna get into this right here. Cam Akers, to me,
he's talented.
He's a 2. But the problem is he can't stay healthy, and then that's why I want to put him at 3.
Yeah, I was gonna put him at 2, but okay.
But he has talented. The exact opposite issue of White, where he has no offensive line.
I know, and that's why he's a 3 to me. But I don't know.
I mean, I'm okay with putting him at 3. I'm not putting him at 2. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, but so White though, like Anthony, how he's you can't. Look at who's in 4 right now.
I still put him at 4. I would still put him at 4. Wait, I would still put him at 4 because if I put Cam Akers in 3, there's no way White needs to be even in the same tier.
That's well. Also, though, we can't. We're also going to reorder these.
Yeah.
Even when you reorder it, because there's going to be someone next to White, and we're going to be like, is he deserved to be next to him? Is Gibbs better than White? Is D'Onta Foreman better? Who's a starter too, better than White? Like, I think yes. So that's why I put him at 4.
I don't know.
I think Foreman ends up with more yards than he does, and he won't be the start at the end of the year. So, but I agree, Cam Akers is here, but this dude.
I don't know, dude. That's a hard one because I want to. Shit, I don't like Rachaad White.
Yeah, I don't think
I like not him as a player, but I don't like where he might. He didn't have because they didn't even utilize him that much.
And that's why I feel like someone else is going to come in and take his job. I don't think he's that good.
Then you put him at 4.
Yeah,
but he's the starter, and that's the problem.
So is D'Onta Foreman.
Then you swap him. I don't know, man.
No, but I think D'Onta Foreman still deserves to be at 4. Just I just think that he, no matter what, you're not good enough to be in. I think Gibbs is better than he is. But then you got someone like this Chuba.
No, that is Chuba.
He's 5.
Yeah, he's 5.
Yeah, he's 5.
They don't even.
They killed him. They broke him.
They did. They really did.
They had something good, and then McCaffrey got hurt, so I was like, oh, he's going to take over. Nope.
No, they didn't even use him.
They threw D'Onta Foreman in there.
Yeah, exactly, and he did well. And did well. That's what he does. He's a professional guy.
James Conner.
So you're doing James Conner.
3?
I don't know. 3. 2.
Yeah, he's
3.
3, 2, 3. Yeah. Good, but terrible team.
Yeah. Unfortunately. That's kind of why it's more than 3.
He might be top of 3, maybe.
And that's why it's more 3 than 2.
Yeah.
That Ramondre
Stevenson.
2?
That dude's a monster, man.
He's
a 2. Yeah, it's gotta be at least a 2, right?
I think we gotta put him in 2. All right.
Is that Drake?
Where?
I can't think of who else is.
My screen is so small. I'm sorry.
I can't think of who else this could be.
It looks like a Raiders jersey. That's why I was like, hey,
that is
that's Cordell Patterson.
Yes.
Oh, yep, it is. You're right.
I go through. I was like, who is this guy? That's Cordell Patterson. I mean, I don't know how you put him lower than 4. I just don't know. Like
you have to. I don't know. You don't know because you
don't know how they're going to use
Algier
him.
And freaking Bijan in front of him.
Yep. He's still going to play. I just don't think he's going to play the way.
I think he goes back to receiver this year.
I think they're going to let him even catch out of the backfield. Put him in the slot. Put him catch about backfield, doing a lot of sweeps, stuff like that.
Put him at 4. You put him at 4.
Yeah, but put him over here. All right, it's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, JK.
You guys not gonna like my answer.
I know. I'm never not gonna like your answer. Put him at 2. No, he's not 2.
Why not?
I was leaning to 3.
I was leaning at 3, but in top of 3.
All right. I'm not even gonna argue. Well, there's no point. There's no point.
It can't. If we're at 3 and you're at 2, we're not. That's not gonna be this huge.
No, it's 2 against 1. Like I'm not gonna argue. Like there's no point because we're already gonna argue about tier 1 over there.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna happen. All right, Williams.
He's hurt a lot. I don't know, man. That dude, like, he got hurt basically at the beginning of the season.
He only had 1 year, right?
Yeah, last year was his rookie season.
He was a rookie, so the same answer for he did what Breece Hall did. Like, Breece Hall's much better.
More, yeah.
He played more, but he had 200 yards of 47 carries. Like, he's going to be the starting running back there, and he's going to be good.
We got to put him above
3.
Ryan.
Yeah, I think 3.
3 is good for me.
I don't like that either.
He's good though. He's talented, and I think he's going to end up being. I can see him being a top 10 rusher next year.
Talent-wise, he's 2.
Yeah, no question for me.
We just got to see it.
You got to see it. So yeah, I'm okay with it. If we're gonna put Bijan at 2, I'm okay putting him at 3.
Miles
Sanders. I mean, this makes sense. Miles Sanders is almost a 2. But
is he better than like?
He's not quite there.
Kamara and Joe Mixon, and like
he had 1,200 yards. He was just 5th in the entire NFL.
Oh, he was amazing last year. He was amazing last year.
I feel like he's right there where Joe Mixon is. That's what Miles Sanders is.
He's probably just right there. Yeah.
He's right where you put Joe Mixon, that's Miles Sanders. They're the same. They're the same guy. Dameon Pierce. I really like. I'm not Pierce. Damian Harris. I'm sorry. I really like Damian Harris. No, that's Pierce. Isn't that Pierce?
Yeah, I don't think Harris is on here.
Pierce is not on there. That's Pierce, right?
Yeah, that's Pierce.
That's Pierce.
That has to be Pierce. I like both of those guys, but yeah, I like Pierce. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I think he's better than top
3.
Putting JK there and putting Pierce there, I'm not against that.
Yeah, I'll say 3.
Yeah, I'm not against that at all. All right.
Is Devin Singletary good just on a bad team, or he's just that bad?
I think
he hasn't
he's not
been
good.
Reliable enough to be where it's like I can have him in any lineup. Like he's just
100%.
You don't know what you're gonna get out of him, and his best is still not even like anything impressive. That's kind of how I feel about Singletary.
I agree. Nothing about him screams to me like he's that good. So yeah. What about Najee? It'll be our last one that we're placing.
Najee's up the top somewhere.
I think he's in that
he's
giant scrum, the giant scrum in tier 2 that we have right now. What you got, Mark? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I can put him in tier 2.
All right.
So who are we bringing down?
First, can we bring some guys down to tier 5? Anyone that we see that should probably go from 4 to 5?
I don't we work our way down.
Because I think this elite argument is a good one. So I don't want to have that first. I think we'll be more consensus of understanding what's
okay. That's fine.
Yeah. Is there anyone that's in 4 that should be in 5?
It's like
Samaji
these
P.
guys
Ryan.
are really good backups, man.
I would agree that this goes here, but I wouldn't touch anyone else.
Isn't he behind Williams though?
Yeah, he is. So he's not a starter.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
But you could argue that he's Gus Edwards. But Gus has done it from year after year after year. That's why I think Gus still stays at tier 4.
Mm-hmm. Change the category to the bottom of not on a team or something.
Yeah.
He says CHH drops from 4 to 5, and Gus Edwards dropped him.
Gus Edwards drop.
Interesting.
I mean, he's been.
I don't know, man.
There though, every time he plays, is good.
He's for me. It's like AJ Dillon and him are like really good. I could put Algier in there as well because he did really good.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
If
I mean, you could put Cordero down there if you wanted. They're going to use him. He's going to have yards, but is he really a great running back, or is he just?
But his role is going to be so diminished.
Should you put him tier 5?
He's such a freaking Swiss Army knife that you don't know.
And he's such an unbelievable athlete. And as soon as someone gets hurt, he's the man.
He's the guy. Yeah,
he's the dude. Like, because you know he could do it. There's like no question. I think I can say that about everyone on this tier. Gibbs is going to get the ball. Foreman is going to get the chance. You know, everyone
but shouldn't
here.
Foreman go up top though?
What about
or
Cook?
in 3?
He could, but I mean, I could put him right here. Yeah, I'm not going to argue it.
Unless they're at the top of 4. See, that's.
What about Cook though? Because we already said multiple times that we think Damian Harris is going to get that starting running back spot.
I agree. I could drop Cook. I could.
Where did we put Harris at?
Harris wasn't on here,
which is weird.
Yeah, we had 3 Chiefs running backs.
Yeah,
that's weird. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If Damian Harris was on this list, I guarantee you he would be bottom of 3,
would be
top of 4, higher than.
He'll be here. Damian here.
Yeah,
that's be like right here. Yeah.
So I think that pushes Cook to 5.
But if you can say that, you could put Gus Edwards down there too, but I just don't think he is.
Yeah,
Khalil Herbert
could
start.
I don't know.
Khalil Herbert could start. You know, he could. As soon as he goes, Khalil Herbert's going to be there. They might start both of them. You know, I think this is fine for tier 4. But you know, what's what you guys say with this one?
I don't know about Foreman, man. Foreman's so weird to me because he is the starter.
He is the starter, yeah. But I think it's going to be so shared that everyone is just kind of the same. Because Khalil Herbert could start. Khalil Herbert has started multiple games.
Yeah.
But how many yards did Foreman have last year? Like, I mean, Khalil Herbert is ranked, when we're looking at PFF, he's ranked 26 in all the NFL. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Foreman's right there. You know?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right, tier 3. How do you want to change this up? Tampa sucks. Yeah.
What do you mean?
This is what we're doing. This is what we have.
What do you mean?
He's not any lower than that. He can run through the hole. Yeah, he's fine. Okay. All right. How are we going to adjust this? I think he needs to be up higher.
You got Pierce at the top of 3?
No,
or is that just kind of where
that's just where it was. I think Pierce. I don't think he's far. I can see him there. But I can see both of these guys higher.
The Eagles might utilize Swift a lot more too, though, because we saw what they did with. I think Swift is the Sanders there, and Sanders had a good year. Because I don't know if Penny's gonna Where's Penny? Penny's not on here.
Chop Penny's not even on here. No.
What the hell?
I like Swift a lot, and Swift could be very good on that team. Do I like him more than J.K.? No. Do I like him more than James Conner? Maybe, because James Conner's on a terrible team that won't be able to do anything. But he's good. Montgomery's still going to split time. Pierce is probably, I mean don't get the ball all the damn time. So I don't know.
But Montgomery,
I'm here. Yeah, Pierce.
I think I'll put Swift above Pierce.
Okay. These guys are basically the same guy. I want to put
Monty above Connor.
I am not arguing with that.
The Lions are probably going to use him a lot more.
He's going to have a good stats. The stats going to look very good next year, I think. But then again, now we have 2 Washington running backs that I think they're going to get the ball a whole hell of a lot, and I think they're a little bit low. But Pierce is going to have the ball a whole lot too. So it's hard to place because it's 2 of them, and that's the hard part.
I'm sorry, say that again.
It's 2 of them for this Washington, but I think it's just 2. It's 2 of them, so it's hard moving them up because they probably both need to be up.
I think they're good right there.
Does James Conner move down?
I don't think so. It's gonna. I think they're gonna have to utilize him a lot more. The run game, I think he might have a decent season, at least run wise, but they're not gonna win any games. This man can have 1,000 to 1,200 yards with 10 plus touchdowns, and they could still lose every game.
I can see him taking a dive like, it's like, oh, my ankle. Take it 6 weeks.
Robinson is a low 3 move here over some. No, I think we have him right, kind of where he's at. I mean, I do. Oh, well, hold on. Pacheco needs to be moved up though.
Pacheco,
they didn't draft anybody. They didn't bring anybody in. I think they're going to utilize him. I think Pacheco's going to outscore even Pierce.
Okay. I don't know if he's going to outscore Pierce, but he's going to have a lot more opportunities.
Didn't they bring somebody in?
No. But I think Pierce is going to. He's going to have the ball a lot, and I think they're not going to be able to throw the ball into the end zone. They're going to have to run it in. And I think
they're going to be really close. And Pierce is above him. Pierce is above him. I don't know because Pacheco's really.
It's good. Right there. It's right there because he's going to have a lot of time, a lot of chances because of Mahomes.
I think Pacheco's still good. No, you're right. You're right.
But it's like right there. I think Williams is going to have a good year, but I can't put him there now. I think Cam Akers is going to have a good year.
Anthony, you're right about that one. He's going to be the only offense, to be honest.
So, do we just leave this where we are right now?
Williams. Damn,
Akers, Williams, Mostert, Williams, to Washington.
And Akers at the back end of 3. I could see that.
Only because he didn't perform for the first half of last year.
No, yeah, I know, but he's talented enough to be like
he could easily jump. Cam Akers could be a tier 2 guy easily. But I could say that about almost every single one of these guys. In the right situation, they all could be tier 2 guys. Yeah, literally, except Robinson. I think Robinson would probably be the only one I wouldn't say he's a tier 2 guy. He's always a tier 3. But every single one of these other guys could all jump into a tier 2.
I like Akers. I think he could be good. I think if the Rams are healthy, they brought in a line. If everyone's healthy, Akers could be a lot better than. No, and it's just like what you said. Akers to me. Akers is a 2. I think he can be a 2. I think he's just really good.
Such a bad year. That's why he's only reason he's where he is, because without that last year, because going into last year when we were drafting stuff, Cam Akers was going late second round. That means he was what 12, 13, 14. Like he was up there, you know. Cam Akers, I think a couple lists I'm looking at right now, Cam Akers is at 31.
Okay. So he's at the big back end of the start. Okay.
Yeah.
You can leave him there, but
we both all agree that he can be. He has. I think J.K. has the talent to be a 2. I think if we could find someone here to switch him with, I might almost do that. So let's go to tier 2. I think one thing I have to do is this.
Yes.
Come on. I think he has to be the next guy.
Walker there. Breece Hall has the talent, but then you could probably put him at the end of 2.
I think Jones has to go above both those guys.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I think Etienne's good. Pollard above
Etienne's good. I think Hall is going to fall down to the end.
Yeah.
I think Pollard goes here, right in front of Etienne.
Put Hall at the end.
All right.
Just do it now. That's I think that's where it's at.
It's just because once again we haven't seen it, so that's kind of what's going to happen.
He's so talented. Like I know
that's what keeps him at tier 2. That's just what.
And that's exactly why. And then with the Jets offense right now, I think Breece Hall is going to ball out.
I think he ends up with an Aaron Jones type of season. I think at the end of this season, he will have an Aaron Jones type of season. What we're talking about, all-purpose touchdowns, 12 touchdowns, 1,300 all-purpose yards. Aaron Rodgers hands the ball off. He does.
I think that we'll be talking about Hall after Derrick Henry falls off the wagon, right?
You're just counting the days to this. Something to do. Ran for 1,500 yards. It was like, hey, eventually this is happening. You can't keep on doing it.
Right? Let me live in that universe. When Henry falls off the wagon, or even Eckler falls off the wagon, like these guys are getting older, man.
They are getting older.
They're not young anymore. Hall is younger than them. He has many years to become that spot. I wouldn't doubt, like 2-3 years from now, Hall's going to be in the tier 1 list.
Derrick Henry,
McCaffrey ain't young 28. Too. Well, hold on.
Derrick Henry's still 28.
Yeah, but 2 seasons will be 30. Like it's not that far.
You can say that Christian McCaffrey is 27.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so McCaffrey, all these guys, they look.
Chubb,
running back is not an easy position when you're old, man. And in a running back room, once you're 28 to 30, that's kind of like that downfall. I'm just saying. I've seen it all. I've seen it every year.
Josh Jacobs is the youngest of the guys that we have in tier 1 right now.
Right. Yeah, no, I just
everyone, all the rest of people in tier 1 is 20. Oh, see, Saquon's 26. Everyone else is 27 to 28. So, all right. Anyone else we're moving in tier 2?
Do we really put Bijan there in the middle?
Nope. I think Bijan goes right next to where Breece is. I don't know if he goes front because Breece has more yards.
We're just based off how good he is. He's going to be a generational talent. He's going to be one of the best. We've seen this.
If I was drafting alone, I would draft him first.
He is a starter. Talent alone, he is. Yes.
If I was drafting, I'll draft him first. But he's the second. He's the back of tier 2 right now because he's just not. He has nothing to stand on.
I think we're good where we're at. I think this tier is fine.
I'm okay with it. Yeah, I can't really argue with anything either.
Yeah.
Now, are we leaving these 6 or are we demoting somebody?
I leave them. The only person would be no, because they're all the same. Running back is so hard because they all are this very similar. Is J.K. Dobbins and Najee Harris on the same level? Really? They really are. But Najee Harris has played more games. And he's rushed for 1,000 yards. So Najee Harris goes a little bit in front. J.K. I think is more talented. He has more yards per carry. But that's just kind of where it is. I think they're right there. Because, I mean, we're talking about yards per carry. You know, J.K. is average
JK's
like 6 yards per carry.
J.K.'s number one in average.
Yeah.
That dude out like average yard per carry. Which I don't understand why the Ravens don't use him.
He's tied for second.
Oh, I don't understand. Who's first?
I don't know.
Oh, you just know that he was second.
I just know this because I clicked on him. I clicked on him.
Who was he tied with? These are all questions we need to know. We need these answers, Brian.
It's interesting though when you look at all these numbers. I mean, it's like Josh Jacobs had an unbelievable yards per carry, but he's only tied for 12th. Christian McCaffrey tied 23rd.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Chubb 5 yards per carry, which is a lot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll have to go through each one of them, but okay, let's go as tier 1.
So we're demoting one, or we're just ranking them.
Just ranking them for now, before we decide who's going to be that on the chopping block.
For me, it's going to be
go ahead.
McCaffrey, Eckler, Barkley.
Mine's going to be exactly
Jacobs.
Right.
Mine's going to be completely flipped.
Jacobs and Chubb.
And then Henry last.
And Henry last. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no. I was going to argue that Henry should be 1. But, you know, I'll have him last, I guess.
I'll put Chubb 1, Henry 2, McCaffrey 3, because he's always hurt too. The other two have actually been doing it. I put probably Josh 4. I'll probably go Josh 4.
And they got Barkley and Eckler.
And Saquon and Eckler. Eckler is my bottom. And when I look at Eckler and see JT, I feel like that's a fine mix. Like I can see them being next to each other. No problem.
Yeah.
But Nick Chubb
might have
has
Jacobs
to be number
as my
1.
last, and I don't know because I might have Jacobs last, and I don't know.
All I know is Nick Chubb should be number 1 because he's been number 1 the last 2 years and he's been doing it. You know,
McCaffrey and Eckler are so good. Chubb's good. I could say McCaffrey, Eckler, Chubb, Henry, Barkley, and then put Jacobs down at 2.
I can't put McCaffrey there because he's still hurt a lot. And he didn't even have the crazy numbers. Like, you want to know his numbers from last year still? He still was 7th in rushing yards. He's at 1,100 yards. He was 11th in touchdowns. And he only has 4.7 yards per carry.
I think with McCaffrey, you got the passing or the receiving yards, too. And that's the same thing with Eckler, too.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Eckler. It is.
Thank you, Brandon.
Oh, okay. Was Herbert. Wow. Shit. It's crazy.
Throwing some Bears, I guess.
That's because we ran the ball because we couldn't throw it. It was a 1-2. Watch out. Let's go.
So you're saying McCaffrey's out of here?
I say McCaffrey's my 3rd. He's my 3rd. I will put Chubb, then Henry, then McCaffrey.
So who are you kicking out of here?
Eckler's he's my back. I think Eckler would be my guy because he's just
between Henry or Jacobs. And just because McCaffrey's on such a good offense that he can be good. He should be the one. Austin Eckler, same reason.
But the
Chubb
other teams run the
just
ball.
good.
But the other teams run the ball all the damn time. So Chubb is going to still have 1,600 yards.
I'm not
Henry
arguing Chubb. Why are we talking about Chubb?
No.
Stop. Don't bring Chubb anymore. I don't care.
Chubb is
the best. Stop.
Derrick Henry's still going to be number 2. Like they're still going to hand him the damn ball. Like that's all he does.
Stefanski doesn't know how to run the ball when Deshaun Watson's the quarterback, unfortunately.
It's going to be interesting to see. But he still led the league in rushing the last couple of years, last 2.5, almost 3 years.
As of right now, Henry's still on the Titans, and I feel like with that quarterback situation,
he's going to run the ball.
Going to run through Henry.
He might have 1,700 yards. He might fall off at the next year, but he might have 1,700 yards this year coming up. They're going to hand it to the left, him to the right. I mean, they try to get D-Hop, so that means that they're trying to win.
Right.
Saquon technically is not even on the field right now. Or showing up for camp. I know because he's my running back.
Chubb should be number 1, but like I said, Stefanski's an idiot. Ruins it.
And then San Francisco usually, they're going to have 3 running backs playing.
Yes, but McCaffrey is the best.
It's not even a question.
Best catcher there, the best.
And if McCaffrey plays the whole season, I have no doubt in my mind he'll have probably the best stats across the board.
I can say that. I can see that. I think Chubb will have more rushing yards, and McCaffrey will have more passing yards, all-purpose yards. McCaffrey will have more all-purpose yards if he's healthy, which is just a big if.
I know, and that's why I feel like
huge if.
McCaffrey's knocked down some of my mind, but I still think he's elite. Though.
Yeah, he's definitely elite. There's not. I mean, he's my top 3. Yeah. I have Henry too. But I could put him at 3 because I recognize that, you can't be at the top of the mountain all the damn time, forever.
I know, but until someone consistently can run the ball like he can, I feel like he should stay up there.
I mean, I have no problem.
Like, if Jacobs can go 2 more years in a row doing what he did last year, maybe he supersedes him.
I'm not even arguing that Josh Jacobs could be at the back of this top tier too. Because he really was a top 10, top 12 running back last year. And now he's elevated because he's had all those rushing yards. Mm-hmm. But Austin Eckler was better than him going into the last couple of years. So I could definitely see Austin Eckler being in front of him. And Saquon's another guy who gets hurt a lot.
He is.
So, I mean, I think these are your back 3. And which order you put them in, I'm not a big argument.
I kind of agree with that. I feel like outside the fact that Jacobs has been healthier than the 2, but last year was the only year where he finally shined.
Yeah.
And I see more consistency for him to go higher on the list. So, yeah, I kind of agree with that.
So, I mean, whatever way you want to put those 3, it's fine with me. But I think those top 3 are the top 3. Because it's not just fantasy purposes, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Is the fact that Saquon hasn't done it consistently enough, even though he's younger, is it wrong to put him in the back?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, you guys tell me what to do. I'm right now. I'm leaving it right here, so you guys let me know.
I still can't believe Eckler's this low. Between the 2 of you, I can't believe Eckler's this low.
What do you think Eckler's ranked overall?
2.
9.
I find that hard to believe, man. I find that hard to believe. Now, is that just off of last year?
Yeah, this is off of last year's numbers and his age. He was ranked 9.
I mean, I'm okay with putting Eckler in front of Jacobs and Barkley.
I am too.
Right behind McCaffrey.
I am too. I'm not.
I'm just letting you guys figure this out because I already said who I'm cutting off. It's either gonna be Henry or Jacobs, and it looks like you guys are just coming, whittling it down. I'm just letting you guys do your thing, and every single time you guys bring up another running back, Jacobs just keeps getting lower and lower.
We weren't cutting anybody off, though. We were leaving it at 6.
Yeah.
You're leaving it at 6?
I would leave it at 6.
Oh, well, then I don't even know. I thought we were cutting one down.
No, I wouldn't. If we had to, who would I leave at 6? I mean, honestly, I'd probably do this. If it was just me, I would be like this. If it was me.
Interesting.
So, but it's not all me. That's why I had to where it was. But yeah, because I think Saquon has to prove me that he can stay healthy. But Saquon is
put
probably
it where it was
the most.
At. It's fine. It's fine. Put it at where it's at.
So where it was?
If you want, yeah.
Now we're moving to Eckler, so you just have Swift, Barkley, and Jacobs.
And put Jacobs last? I don't know.
He's still the youngest of all of them too. So whatever. I really don't care. I think it's. I can argue any of this. I tell you, those three could be in any way, and I have no problem.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot more players that we're missing too. Like Madison's not on here.
Yeah, who would definitely be.
I mean, I'm not saying he's top 1. He's tier 1.
No, but he could be tier 2, tier 3. He could, and we end up seeing him. So, I mean, at all those rookies, there's always 2 or 3 rookies that end up, taking off all the time.
I think Breece Hall ends up in there next year. I really think Breece Hall is going to end up in tier 1 next year. I really do.
He had a lot of explosion, and when he ran the ball, it was there, but he hasn't done it in the NFL yet.
But he did it. In the times that he was there, he did it.
He did it
when he's healthy. Yeah, I
games.
understand that. I know. But in those 4 games, he did amazing. Now, if he didn't get hurt, he would have been Rookie of the Year last year.
That's not even a question. That's not even a question.
That's exactly why I'm telling you right now that next year we're going to talk about him in tier 1. I guarantee you that. Can't argue with my crystal ball, man. I'm telling you right now that he's going to be in tier 1.
I won't have to because we'll see. I can see him being, as far as his tier 2, I can see Bijan end up being tier 1. I can see Breece Hall being right behind JT.
In the next couple years, we're going to be talking about those 2 being 1 and 2.
Because everyone else is going to drop off. In 2 years,
with
all
Taylor.
these guys are going to be gone.
Oh yeah, the next 2-3 years we're going to be talking about Jacobs, Hall, Bijan, Taylor, and as my 5th, it's probably going to be some other dickhead running back that's in the next coming years in college.
Now, it could be even some of these young guys that come out of nowhere.
Possibility.
I mean, as I said, Eckler's 28. Saquon is 26, so he'll be around.
Maybe
Jonathan
even
Taylor's
Condre
24.
Miller. I don't know. I like that. I like Condre Miller.
McCaffrey could be out of the league in 2 years. He went to Super Bowl. I could see him walking away at 30. I think it doesn't matter what. I don't know.
I would.
Derrick Henry
Super Bowl. Hey, I'm out.
Derrick Henry is going to be. That's why I hope they traded to a contender. If he wins the Super Bowl, he's out. He's done. This is it. Chubb
Absolutely.
is younger. He's 27, but he's out. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys are not going to be here in 2 years. So that's like no question.
Well, Jacobs might.
Look, Jacobs is 25. He's the youngest one that we have in this entire team.
Yeah,
Eckler,
he might be there another 2-3 years.
I can see 2 years out, 2 years out, year and a half
like
out.
2 years and then drop off, or 2 years out of the league? Because I see him in the league.
I can see people retiring. I can see Eckler be around, but he won't be in the 30s being a starter. He could go to Arizona or a team that would be Arizona at that time, a bottom tier team, and go start somewhere, but he won't be the same guy. So I'm okay with this though. I'm okay with what we have.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
Our tiers are pretty decent, and this kind of explains running backs. Really, you have 5 or 6 elite guys. You might have 7 elite guys, and then you have a bag of 20. Just
right.
That can come out anytime.
And it also explains why, like, the bottom 4 don't have jobs because they're like, oh, we'll just have this guy going here.
Yeah, because they cost
That's
too much money.
Those top guys might end up in that list.
They could.
In 2 years, yeah, I can see 2 years. Am I going to pay Derrick Henry $14 million to be 30 years old and 250 pounds? No, it's not. At 30, you don't do that.
Yeah.
So, all right, this is our tier list, guys. So I'm going to save this. All right, downloaded image, and we are good to go with that. All right, guys. You guys have anything else we got for today?
Tomorrow.
All right. What team is tomorrow and what time?
We got not the Bills next. Do we get the Bills next? No, we did the Bills.
No, Bills are next.
No, Bills are next. No, you didn't do the Bills. No, you haven't done the Bills.
Yeah, Bills are next.
Did we just do the Cowboys?
Hold on, no, I think
we just did the Bills. We did the Bills.
We did the Bills.
I'm looking at a video of the Bills.
Yeah, we did the Bills. The Jaguars are next. Jaguars are tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm looking at a video of them right now.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that don't make sense. I think it was just an easy episode because it was just like we know how good they are.
We did the Cowboys on Friday, so we have
we did the
Jaguars and then the Bengals.
Jaguars tomorrow.
And then the Eagles, or then the Saints, and then the Chiefs.
We'll be 7, 9, and 10.
That'll be next week.
Will be the hours of tomorrow. So 9 your time, Brian. 10 Mark's time. 7 my time.
Hey, you get that little extra sleep. Look at you.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So we'll be 7, 9, and 10. That's for the Jags, and then we'll do Bengals, and then what do we decide on division on Wednesday?
No, so that's a very good question.
We did all the Norths. We did all the Easts, right? No.
We
did the Norths.
We didn't do the East. We didn't do the AFC East yet.
Which ones did we do? West?
We did the AFC East.
We did with Brees Hall?
East and
we
North.
did both the East and Norths.
Yeah, so we have Wests and Souths.
Okay. Ugh. Let's not do the South. Of any of the
Yeah, let's not do any Souths.
let's just not do that. Do the West. The West will be interesting.
All right, we can do West. We'll do West. But yeah, that's our plan for the next 3 days. And then Brian has his show on
Tuesday. We will have it. We're gonna do something interesting. I had something else up my sleeve for this show, so we'll see if Tank jumps on. If not, I still got something good for us. So we'll have some fun.
All right. All right, you guys.
Oh,
go close it out, man.
I appreciate everyone jumping in. Braden, Anthony Price, Savor the Flavor. I hope you enjoy your jersey. I hope you got all the information. Kadani, you got all that together. So I'm in bot. I appreciate you jumping in, Jimmy. Everything, Anthony being there at the beginning. Mom.
Yeah.
Always, gotta be there helping and supporting. That's always great. Yeah. Thank you guys. This is a lot of stuff going on. We know we're finally going through the lull of the season, but you still getting people signing. I think this is when teams are going to start filling their holes because you have 3 weeks before camp starts. So this is where we're going to start seeing some things going down. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to talk to you guys about it. And this is what we'll do. So we'll see you guys again next week. We'll be here at 10 a.m. Hopefully we'll get Tank on here one of these days.
Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the love, and we'll see you later.
Later.